For more than a century, the Winter Olympics have belonged to nations blanketed in snow: Norway, Germany, Canada, the United States. But there is one continent still waiting for its first moment on the podium. South America has never won a Winter Olympic medal. Not once. Now, at the Milan Cortina 2026 Winter Games, two Brazilian athletes are standing on the edge of history, and they might just change everything. This is the story of Pinheiro Braathen and Nicole Rocha Silveira. Snow-capped mountain Pinheiro Braathen, the skier who walked away. Pinheiro Braathen was born in Oslo, Norway. His mother is Brazilian. His father is Norwegian. He grew up skiing in one of the most dominant winter sports nations on Earth. By his early 20s, he wasn't just good. He was elite. Ranked second in the world in giant slalom and slalom heading into Milan Cortina 2026, he had already been the world's top-ranked slalom skier. But in 2023, something shocking happened. At just 23 years old, 2 days before the start of a new season, Lucas retired. In a tearful press conference, he hinted at conflict with the Norwegian Ski Federation over athlete marketing rights. It stunned the skiing world. A rising superstar, gone overnight, he booked a one-way ticket to Brazil. At one point, he found himself stranded on Ilhabela, an island outside São Paulo, thousands of miles from the snow he dominated. And somewhere between the ocean breeze and street soccer games, something shifted. He didn't want to quit skiing. He wanted to compete. For Brazil. Brazil the comeback. Lucas secured a release and returned to the slopes, this time wearing green, yellow, and blue. And history followed. In 2024, he became the first Brazilian ever to reach an Alpine World Cup podium. When he did, he danced samba in the snow. Later, after a World Cup victory, he shouted, "Vamos Brazil!" into the camera as Brazil's national anthem echoed in Finland's Arctic Circle. He once said, "Norway taught me how to be an athlete. Brazil taught me how to be myself." Now, in Milan Cortina 2026, Lucas isn't just skiing for medals. He's skiing to prove that identity is power. And that snow doesn't define where greatness can come from. Ice Nicole Rocha Silveira, the head-first trailblazer. If Lucas dances on snow, Nicole flies head-first down ice. Nicole Rocha Silveira was born in southern Brazil but moved to Canada at age 7. Her family almost moved to Miami, but chose Calgary instead. That decision would change everything. Years later, in 2017, she was working at a supplement shop and competing in bodybuilding when she met a member of Brazil's bobsled team. That conversation led her into skeleton, one of the most dangerous winter sports in the world. Athletes launch themselves face-first down an icy chute at nearly 80 miles per hour. No engine, no protection beyond a helmet. Just precision, courage, and ice. Nicole now ranks 9th in the world. She's made 3 World Cup podiums over the last 2 seasons. And she finished 4th at the 2025 World Championships, just shy of global glory. Stethoscope the nurse with a parrot helmet. Nicole isn't just an athlete. She's worked as a nurse at Alberta Children's Hospital in Calgary. And when she competes, she wears a helmet decorated with a Brazilian parrot wearing a stethoscope, blending her 2 worlds. In the 2022 Winter Olympics, she placed 13th. That result was the second-best finish by a Brazilian in Winter Olympic history. The best, Isabel Clark's 9th place in snowboard cross in 2006. Nicole wants more. She's said that a top 8 would be incredible. But like every athlete lining up at the start gate in Cortina d'Ampezzo, she dreams of the podium. Globe, why this matters. This isn't just about medals. It's about representation. Brazil is known for soccer, samba, and sunshine. Snow sports. Not exactly, but both Lucas and Nicole learned their sports in the Northern Hemisphere, and chose to represent the country of their roots. At the opening ceremony of Milan Cortina 2026, both athletes carried Brazil's flag at different sites. That image alone was powerful. A tropical nation marching proudly into a winter arena. Now imagine what a medal would mean. The first ever for South America in Winter Olympic history. A moment that could inspire an entirely new generation of athletes across Brazil, Argentina, Chile, and beyond. Fire the weekend that could change history. Lucas competes in giant slalom and slalom. Nicole races in skeleton over 4 combined runs across 2 days. Milliseconds will determine whether history is written. They are ranked among the best in the world. They are in medal contention. And for the first time ever, South America's winter dream feels real. The Winter Olympics were never built for countries without snow. But sport has a way of rewriting rules. If Lucas Pinheiro Braathen stands on that podium, if Nicole Rocha Silveira hears Brazil's anthem play, it won't just be a medal. It will be proof that no continent is excluded from greatness. This weekend, history doesn't just belong to snow nations. It belongs to courage, to identity, to Brazil, and maybe, to South America's very first Winter Olympic medal. Brazil's snowflake.